Yo, you the host.
Hey, everybody. Happy Friday. Woo! Welcome to Victory Talk. We are excited. It is Friday. It's Friday. And y'all know, if y'all see our husbands up here, y'all know it's the marriage edition of Victory Talk. And so you already know it's about to be live. So we want you to text somebody, call somebody, tweet somebody, inbox somebody.
Send a smoke signal. Carrier pigeon. Find a crackhead and give him a note.
I don't even know what to say. Y'all already know he gonna cut up. Y'all already know he gonna cut up. So we are excited, y'all. Welcome to Victory Talk. My girl Key, what's up, girlfriend?
Hey, everybody. It's the girl Key in the building. Super excited to see another Friday evening.
Yes. And as always, she got on tonight, y'all. And the first thing she said, this was the longest week ever. She say that every week. Every Victory Talk, she say the same thing.
With 12 R's. Emphasis on the R.
Emphasis on the R.
Yeah.
So y'all see my lovey, Uncle Pastor Phil, and then Key got her, that dude. You're not gonna tell your husband? You ain't gonna introduce your husband?
I've been on here a few hundred times. I am by now. It's like they know who he is by now.
Well, it may be some new viewers. We get new viewers on a regular. They may not know who y'all are. Yes.
Thank you very much.
I mean, although you are sitting next to us with the same type of shirt on, so they kind of figured that y'all belong to us. But anyway.
Maybe.
This is me, Sean, aka the troublemaker.
You don't be putting my name on. I got warrants and stuff.
No, he just joking, y'all. He just joking.
Well.
And so tonight, with our marriage edition, our marriage ministry is getting ready, geared up, ready to go. Yes. And so we are, I know, right? So excited. We are so excited. I don't even know if the Hearts and the Grants know how excited we are. Listen, we are so grateful that you guys said, hey, we in this. So we are going to let them introduce themselves and share whatever they want to share about themselves. Desiree will explain where her honey is. So Des, let's go ahead and start with you.
Okay. Well, of course, I'm Desiree Hart. My husband is Vernon Hart. We've been married for 19 years. Vernon is working. He doesn't get off until 11:30 tonight, so I'll be holding down the fort this evening. And we are really excited about the marriage ministry starting back up and also being a part of it with the Grants.
Awesome. It's gonna be fun. So real quick, Desiree, how many children y'all have?
We have five.
Five children.
My four. Vernon has a daughter, and so that's five.
Okay. And how many grandchildren? You guys got grandchildren?
3, 6.
Six. Whew, okay.
Yeah.
That quiver is full. All right. And so let's run on down the street to the Grants.
Hello, everyone. Hello. It's so great to be back. My name is Cicely. CC to some.
She double.
This is
Antoine.
say your name.
Antoine.
This is why we need to come back. He got to get back in order, y'all. He has to get back. We got to reel the brother back in.
All of them.
We got to reel him back in. But we have been married for 23 years. 23. That's what your mom said.
I'm mad that he gone with the fingers.
Yeah, 23 years in this thing together called marriage. We are so happy that we are able to be a part of bringing a marriage ministry together through Victory Talk. And through Victorious Living Faith. We previously was a part of a marriage ministry in our past life. But we,
Past life.
but we're paying it forward.
Oh no.
We are paying it forward, and so we're bringing. We want to bring new energy. We want to be able to brainstorm, bring some new things. Look, we got some stuff to talk about since this COVID, this pandemic, his being home, me being salty, me going to work, all of that. It's a lot I need to get off. Look, I know I'm not the only one who have these feelings going on throughout this pandemic. So I'm just excited. I know you guys are just as excited. Let's do this. Let's do this and see where we can go and help one another out, because what one relationship maybe have gone through, someone else may have gone through it and weathered that storm, or may potentially go through it. And we can all learn from one another. And this is a sister and a brotherhood. I'm hoping to gain some build some new relationships out of this situation, and have some new sister girls or whatever, and this man some new friends too. But he don't struggle in that area. I do, and comfortable with it. But yeah, either way, glad to be here and with a grad.
I would say it's only an hour show.
I like to talk.
Listen.
So how you guys been married 23 years? How many children do you have?
Two. Feel like 24.
Two adults.
Two grown kids. Yes.
Still waiting on some grandbabies, but
And jealous.
yeah. But
Listen,
living vicariously through my nephews.
we got enough to share.
I got
Listen,
one named-
y'all
I
need
got one
some?
named Samuel. I'll send over there to you.
Oh yeah, we'll send you Samuel. We'll send you Samuel. He a little thug. He gonna run up on you, be like, what? As he's sucking his passy.
Oh wow.
He is. So that is awesome. We are excited. As you guys know, we're the Millers, and we've been married 17 years. Corinne just turned 17. That's how I can always remember. 17 years. We have 6 children. We have 4 grandchildren and 1 on the way. And we have a big fur baby that lives in the house. And he's
Don't pay no rent.
He don't pay no rent. He don't pay no mortgage. He eat everything he see. He bark at everything to walk by, drive by, fly by, crawl by, everything.
Shout out
He-
the pause. Shout out the pause.
So that is us, and I kind of really like this dude. I like this dude. Like him a lot. All right, Keith.
Well, let's get on with the gettings.
Listen, it's been a long week.
Y'all got to work that tag team out. You know who tagging in, who tagging out.
Sean and I just celebrated 11 years married this month, actually.
The baby's
So,
in the house.
Thank you very much. I let him live, I don't know, that long. Hopefully he'll make it through the show. We have 5 children together. We have 2 full-time that's here, and then we have our fur baby, aka Anxious Yo, who is the biggest baby of them all. But that's what we. So no grands. Oldest is 20, hoping that he takes his time. So no grands. I'm not rushing. Whew. So yeah.
All
So I
right.
live vicariously through everybody else. Also, I borrow babies. I have no issues. So just putting it out there. If anybody need a babysitter, you want to let me.
You better go to my house. Open, you go to the house with that. Go, you baby something at their house.
So y'all, let's talk about before we got a couple thought-provoking questions and some fun stuff we want to talk about. But let's talk about, because all of us in our past life were a part of a marriage ministry at some point or another. So tell me, anybody who wants to share, why do you feel the need for a marriage ministry? What makes it so important? What makes the fellowship? I mean, I know we talk about, the relationships with the sister girlfriends and the brothers, and they really like the brotherhood, because they call it, they checking on each other, from month to month. But anybody, why do you think it's so important to have a like ministry, a like fellowship?
It gives you an opportunity to talk to your brothers or sisters. But I know in my case, I'm not the only one with a crazy spouse. So facts. We can bounce ideas on, how we survive, how we make it through.
See, we always have to check. The men always, marriage ministry is when the husbands have to check to see if the other husbands are still alive.
Uh-huh. Laugh a little bit too hard on my brother's
You're laughing too hard. The word ain't here.
It's hilarious.
I think I need to call Vernon as soon as we get off to make sure he really at work.
Yeah. We have to check.
He out there daisies up in the backyard.
Yeah, you go by the house and there's a fresh mound of dirt in the yard.
Nah,
But no, I think that is good too. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Antoine.
I was just gonna say, with us being in previous marriage ministries together, I really felt like we were able to learn so much. The thing I liked about the marriage ministry that we had before was there was so much of a balance between the newlyweds and those that had been married for 20, 25, 30, some 40 years. And, it was just an opportunity for us to, first of all, realize that it's not perfect. It's not going to be easy. And, we always tend to think that we are the only couples that go through stuff. And then once a month we get to come in and sit down and, be real, be transparent with each other, and realize that, we're all in the struggle. And when you have, like-minded individuals that are, willing to share with you, their situations and, tell you how they made it through some things or whatever the case may be, it just really helps you kind of sit back and look at your situations that you go through and, give you a better idea of how to, not only tackle yours, but to help others, when the time comes. So our previous marriage ministry was really beneficial. I got to give a shout out to the Woodsons, because they, really, really were the ones that kind of kicked this off and, were really beneficial to us. And then, of course, Phil and Jackie, once they took over, things just went to another level. So I just feel like, we can bring this thing to VLF and just, continue to be a blessing to all of those couples that choose to come through. And I hope we have a packed house on the first. I really hope we do.
Well, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm flooding people's timeline. I'm sending out text messages. I'm hitting share. So I'm sharing. And so I hope you guys do the same as well. Because I'm encouraging people to, come on out. It's just, if I'm not mistaken, we did from 9 to 12. It kind of went from 9 to 12 before. So are we anticipating the time to be about 3 hours the same, or 2 hours?
We got to have that eating time.
Listen.
What in the world? I jumped out. I was scared.
You gotta write that 9 to 12, but look, we need to go off the model of a shorter service, and we can do 9 to 11.
Ish.
11:15.
Ish.
You never know where the spirit might lead. But we
CC.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. This activity that we have planned for the first week, like, y'all better come in with your combat boots on. Don't come thinking that this gonna be like a little meet and greet kind of thing. We got an activity planned that's gonna start some stuff. We coming out firing.
Oh,
God please. So you just never know where that, where it might go. But yeah, we're gonna start at 9 and plan on being.
Wait a minute. Oh. Because I distinctly remember seeing the flyer said 11. Huh?
Did it say 11 or 10?
I thought it said 11. Wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you in a minute.
What, starting at 11?
It says 11.
Yeah.
11. Okay, I'm gonna send you a new flyer because we plan on hoping to be out not long after.
Like, oh no, we not.
Yeah.
You got me out here advertising.
Set up.
I'm gonna fight you.
I'm
gonna fight you. Typo.
You might have to eat that one for the first session.
Yeah.
You got 8 days.
Oh boy, I see what.
So what time are you trying to go with?
Y'all said 9, so I was gonna go with 9.
No, I said the before we did. Wait a minute.
Discussing this on that. Can't we figure this out some other time?
Okay, so we do need to know the time.
Yeah, especially now.
Right, we do need to know the time. So I said I was referring to 9 because I was saying that before we did 9 to 12, giving a reference of the time. So I was trying to get a time frame reference.
We'll keep that reference with the understanding that we're trying to get out a little before 12. But again, you just never know how things are going to go. So
okay. So are we going back to 9 a.m.? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay.
I will send you a new flyer as soon as we're done.
Okay, thank you. All right, so you heard it here today on Marriage Ministry, on the marriage edition of Victory Talk. The time is 9 a.m. The time is 9 a.m. Okay.
All right,
so
hold on. We got a couple of comments before we move forward. We got Mama Sugar is watching, Panetta, my little brother Richard is watching. Richard says, it's always important to have a marriage ministry at any church or organization because it allows couples to have their eyes and minds opened about what it takes to hold such a strong bond together. And then Mama Sugar says it's a great support system for like-minded people that are able to lean on each other. And Richard says, my parents, Richard and Tina Coleman, have been married for a little over 40 years. They've always represented a walking dictionary or an encyclopedia on marriage. Amen to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And at some point in time throughout the marriage ministries of our past, what's that now? Yeah, they've been, facilitators as well. And so they've done some of the sessions and they are very informative. And so I know that I can say, without a doubt, when you guys need them, they will be there. They will absolutely be. And not just as, participators, they will come in and they are a wealth of knowledge. They are necessary. They are absolutely a wealth of knowledge. I want to say this because I was having a conversation with someone today as I was inviting them to marriage ministry, and her response to me was that, she would, talk to her husband about it, but they were in a good place right now. They were happy with one another and they were good. And so I didn't respond because, some people you just got to kind of let it marinate. But what I want to put out there is that I feel like people get, misunderstanding that you only want to come work on your marriage when you're in the fire or when you're in the midst of a storm. Listen, I feel like that the marriage ministries or, marriage fellowships, when you get together, it's an opportunity for you to learn some tools, get some things out in the open, whether you're in a good place or not. You know what I'm saying? It's an opportunity for you to strengthen where you already are and maybe give insight to somebody else. Give insight to somebody else.
And in saying that, there might be interpretation though, because she could have been saying that we don't want to come because something said that marriage ministry is going to cause a fight. Because I'm telling you right now, you say something about my socks one more time.
I was actually about to get to that. So now that you mentioned it, I was going to say the marriage ministry helped me pass my sock situation with him because, and I told my mother that this morning. You know why I threw them socks? Because I have moved past being angry with him about the socks being left around, us getting into big, huge explosions about the stinky, funky, dirty socks being left around. I now just either pick up the socks myself, or like I did this morning when I found them on my computer desk chair, I politely tossed them onto his side of the room. Problem solved. See how that works?
That's why I leave these socks when it's door.
I swear, if Victoria was on here, she'd be cracking up right now.
So Desiree, we need to have a sock session.
A sock session.
We really should, because I guarantee you there is somebody else that is in the sock crisis and is going to need that.
My feet hurt. We're taking these.
I'm trying to tell you right now.
I just learned to like pick my battles. It's not, yeah.
Right.
I just learned to pick my battles. I don't even fight about them no more.
Back to where they belong.
Pick your battles. Like when you're trying to tell your wife to not sit up here and crunch these carrots on camera, but she's gonna do it anyway and gonna try to slide to make sure. But I just picked my battle.
I was this close to getting Chinese food. Rushing it.
Y'all, my sugar says, don't wait until you're in the storm before you break out your umbrella. Always be ready.
Exactly.
Ooh.
And I was gonna say that lady that Jackie was referring to said that we're in a good place right now, but that doesn't mean that next week we might not be in as good a space.
Right.
Listen, you know how it goes.
So you got to come and get,
Next, you talk about something.
So with you saying that, that little box that we use, to put the things that we want to talk about in or whatever anonymously, I'm trying to tell you, you might think that you're good, and everything is good, but then as soon as the topic comes up, that hits a sore spot or something that, you haven't unpacked yet, that you might not be thinking about it at the time. But once it gets mentioned, once it gets mentioned, that heat will come out.
He said my feet stink. So I'm writing my name on every anonymous letter. I'm writing my name so they know I'm talking about you. So here on
I gotta say this though, because Antoine, you said, you might be in a good place now, but next week, listen, the next minute,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a long ways away.
It's right.
Crunching these carrots in my ear.
Oh, well, I'm telling you now, I'm gonna keep eating my carrots. I'm sorry, people.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
We talking about marriage,
What's for
baby.
dinner?
Baby, we talking.
Oh, she's in the fire right now.
Too.
She don't want to answer what's for dinner.
Y'all should have got y'all some carrots.
carrots too, sir. You want me to come out? Hey, Antoine, man, you going up Harford County. We gonna hold him down so Jackie can feed him some carrots.
Right. All he get is some carrots, right? All he get is some carrots.
Yes.
In a couple of weeks, I'll slide you something, bro. But right now,
Nope, lifestyle change.
So I think it's really I think it is it's beneficial to have a safe place before you get to the point where you're knee deep in the fire, you about to really scratch each other's eyes out.
I don't know what you were to say.
Well, I'm trying not to say what I normally would have said, but
You know what? Here's the thing about the marriage ministry. In a nutshell, it's a place where married couples can come, fellowship, and you know that you're not going through something by yourself. We tend to
Right.
believe when we're in a situation that we are the only one going through this. We can look around and say, "Look at them. They look happy. They look happy. Look, we are the only ones going through this," and you're not. And somebody making, hey, and somebody can may glean an insight from somebody who's already been through the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And even if you haven't already been through it, 9 times out of 10, married folk have the same married folk issues. Okay,
Yeah.
9 times out of
Yeah.
10,
Like,
you
I don't
gonna
know
go.
what
Wait a
to
minute,
do.
Lovey. Wait a minute, Lovey. You gonna go through what I done gone through, or I'm gonna go through what you done gone through if I haven't already gone through it. We deal with our children.
Absolutely.
We struggle with communication. We struggle with finances. Go ahead, CC.
Dinner,
Yes, we struggle with,
dinner,
health.
What's that what you left off?
Go ahead. Come on.
dinner.
Money, kids, time being prioritized, nitpicking at me about my hair in the bathroom. Not a problem no more though. Then you got who gonna cook?
Sex.
The
Don't forget
sex.
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 Did I say sex?
Sex.
Sex again.
Sex.
We refer to that as praise and worship.
Praise and worship.
Oh.
Praise and worship.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold, stop. Wait a minute. Because, we say at 8:45 at church is praise and worship. And don't have nobody coming in there. Somebody come in there butt naked like, no. No, let's clarify that.
Praise and worship.
Whoa.
Everybody's finding a new name now. We might find a new name.
We have to find a new name for that.
Oh no. Oh Lord, y'all gonna have me on the news.
Let me get up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I want to reiterate the fact that the marriage ministry is also like a very safe space. We have been in the past and will definitely be from this point, on, operating with the understanding that, anything and everything that is said, on Saturday mornings from 9 to whenever we leave,
Right.
stays in that place.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She told everybody who was watching on here about my feet stinking. I don't think my
Well, Vernon feet stink too.
Oh,
You ain't by
Lord.
yourself, B. Sean. His stink work.
Listen, if I come over here,
They
Good gracious.
my feet don't stink.
Oh.
Hold up. I need y'all to stop shooting shots fired. Keep it above the belt.
Brother, straight under the bus.
I'm gonna go down to the South Line for a minute. That's the one who feet stink right there.
It's okay. My dad said drink more water.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why I'm coming in church on Sunday with sandals on like Jesus. So I'm letting you know right now.
that's all wisdom right there. That's all wisdom right there, Des.
Drink more water for your sneaky feet. Drink more water for your
That's all
stinky
wisdom
feet.
right there.
Mm.
Anybody else have any thoughts on that? Why the importance of a marriage ministry or marriage fellowship?
Well, Saturday, I look at it like a date day. Like getting up and just spending time with your spouse and having that time with each other.
Yeah.
Look at it like that.
That's actually the truth. I'm mad that y'all set the time on here instead of behind the scenes because now we got to pick up our kids on time because our mother watching. But that was date day. There used to be date day until y'all was talking time.
Oh my goodness.
It's not like 4 hours long, so you can't be talking about, oh, we still at the church.
4 o'clock. 4 o'clock.
We still here, like people had a lot of issues, and then
So let me ask you guys this because somebody got some comments. So is marriage ministry going to include engaged couples as well? Yes, we do include engaged couples with a date. So listen, to all y'all engaged folks out there, if you've been engaged 4, 5 years, whatever, you not really listen. What you
So
you're not really on the road to get married, okay? He just what's that? He trying to
Leasing with an option
he
to buy.
leasing with an option to buy. That's all that
Wait a
is.
minute, it might not be him.
Him,
He might.
him or her.
I was getting ready to say, 'cause
Yeah.
he might be dragging her.
Yeah. So you if you're engaged with the actual date, we can give you a year, year or two max.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so yes, we definitely, and we don't want engaged couples to, feel intimidated. We want you to
Right.
come because I call a spade a spade. 9 times out of 10, y'all already living together.
Oh, you better learn how to.
Y'all already living together, so you might as well, you perpetrating marriage, so you might as well come on and learn these skills and learn how. Oh, that's foul. That is so foul, Antoine. But yeah, you might as well come on and learn how to, navigate these waters of marriage. So that way, when you get down to the point of marriage, that you can maintain it. You can, weather the storms when they come. Hey, Tawana.
hey sis,
But I really wanted
look, I got you stuck.
I really wanted to reiterate the point that I was making that we take it very seriously that our conversations and everything that goes on in the marriage ministry is vital that those conversations remain between us. We don't want to come and talk about something that's very important to us on Saturday, and then Sunday morning we're in the sanctuary and still looking at it's like, yo, they going through such and such and such and such. We just ask that anybody that does come out for any of our sessions just be mindful, of the privacy of everybody,
Yeah.
because I know I don't want my business out there, and I'm quite sure all of the couples feel that way. And we want you to feel safe to be able to come and talk about whatever.
With that being said, you made a great point about feeling safe. I would say feeling safe and very comfortable, because I know sometimes we've had several sessions in the past where emotions came out and stuff got really real. I don't know if people are watching or if everyone here remembers, but there has been a multitude of sessions where it got really real and it became tearful. Next thing you know, Lord knows, Des, I'm going to put you out there. If she sees somebody crying, she crying with you. That's true, but that girl gonna hold you down because she's gonna feel your pain.
Yeah.
It's just like genuine. It is, and if somebody come to love on you to help you through that moment, it's not a matter to be in your business or anything like that. That thing is genuine because you never know your sharing. Maybe the one thing
somebody else will break through.
Someone else through what they're going through at that particular point in time. Because I know for me, one of the things that had always been a touching subject, and it still is a touching subject, adult children and your involvement with your adult children and how it impacts your relationship.
Yeah.
And it's going to be something that's going to be a trigger that's going to hit home for me. Because that, like, I will lay my last breath down for my children, period, and say I've lived a good life. Right. And it doesn't make me suicidal, it don't make me crazy, but I have that much love for my kids. Oh, I am crazy. I'm crazy for my kids. Yeah, you're right. But you gotta just know the things that hit home. And like right now, I'm still a little emotional about my dog. So don't nobody talk about dogs right now for the first 2 sessions, or it's gonna go left right there because that was my baby too. But no, seriously, on a serious note, just feel comfortable. If at that moment something placed on your heart, pour out. Feel
I do.
comfortable, because I know, I'm not gonna waste week by week, session by session coming there just to paint a pretty picture.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. And anybody that know me, that I'm not that paint a pretty picture person. Sometimes if I'm going through something and he up there singing and I'm throwing daggers at my eyes up there, that's that thing that's real.
All in my face. Yeah.
It's all in my face. I don't care if that man say, I'm gonna still let you see it in that eyebrow. But that's what makes us us, and that's what makes our relationship real. We've gone weather storm, but that's why we're at 23.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna argue with him if he keep talking about me my carrots, but I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere, and that's just it, plain and simple. Get off my carrots now.
Well, y'all already know I'm transparent. I wear it all. My face don't hide nothing. And if you catch me in the right space, my mouth might not hide it either. So, but yeah, he gonna get it. He gonna get it. But I'm grateful for the marriage ministry because, listen, Pastor Gray told us, well, y'all just go ahead and take care of the marriage ministry until I find somebody that's going to step in. And the other week when I reminded him of this, he told me, well, y'all keep filling in and taking care of the marriage ministry until we find somebody to step in. And so I had to tell him, well, Pastor Gray, you was taking too long. So the Lord had to send us somebody to relieve us and carry the torch on.
Is that where you got that from, Big Dog? We still waiting on a cab driver or Uber driver to pull up for the multimedia. You told me just sit there.
Just sit back there. You be all right.
Just sit back there. You be all right. Just sit back. They coming.
You got yours. Spencer came, see?
Multimedia for 15 minutes until the ride get here. I'm been sitting there like 7 years.
Look, but I bet you he wish now he could go back to that multimedia.
I bet you he wish now he could go back.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So let me get to let's get to some fun stuff. So we done talked about the importance of the marriage ministry.
Just want the fun stuff?
Well, yeah, this was fun. This was fun, yeah. But let's get to some of the things that I had, jotted down on my paper. So first off, I want to ask the question. So you guys, Cece and Antoine, y'all been married 23 years. Des, 23?
Give my 3.
Yeah, give us them 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She said, give my 3.
2, 3.
And Des, y'all been married 19 years?
Yep, 19.
Okay.
We've been together 23, but we only been married 19.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Kiara, y'all been married 11 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so my question is this: where anybody can share? Anybody can share. Where did you meet?
Oh. Let me put the camera on me, so that's
His version.
Did you jump?
We met down by Lexington Market on the bus stop. That's some ghetto love. That's what it is. We met down, was that Saratoga? Utah and Saratoga. He was all on me.
so look.
No fairy tale stuff here. It's this whole ghetto love story right now.
It's all
So
we was on a 23. Let's keep it real. We ain't had no cars. We was on 23.
2, 3.
23. Going out Essex. He saw me a couple times.
the guy.
It don't matter. And he was looking at my jeans and my little bun with the hat and the little thing with the little beads. Y'all remember the little French rolls and the buns with the coins all on them? He was all on the coins. He was on the quarters.
He had that baby head coming down like this too.
And I'm still rocking that baby head.
Let's tell the story.
And
Nah, it ain't just happening.
It did just
It
happen.
ain't just happening. It ain't just happening. See, that's why. So she was catching the bus. We were catching the bus, and every day she used to be on there with this corny dude.
Oh Lord, not the
I
dude.
call him Mr. UPS man because he had a brown suit that he wore 3 times a week. I'm just keeping it real. We say we keeping it real with the marriage ministry, right? I'm just keeping it real. He had a brown suit that he wore 3 times a week. I thought he worked for UPS. He worked in an insurance office or something, so I guess maybe their uniforms was brown. So anyway,
Doo-doo Brown.
bus, and me, Sean, I peeped that homeboy wasn't there that day.
Oh my gosh.
Right. So I was like, yo, this is my chance. Went and slid her phone number. Because, you know, back then we used to have to write the phone numbers down on paper and all that kind of stuff. And she called me, I don't think she called me that night, but she called me like 2 days later, and she been on me ever since. I mean, you know.
Oh man. You look, you had me up to the end part. He had me up to the end part. I don't know what the end of that story.
Hey, she asked how we met. I believe you, brother. She asked how we met.
So
What
CC, is
happened
that
after that? What happened after I got the phone number or she got the phone number doesn't matter. The question was, how did we meet? And that's how we met.
That's
Homeboy slipped and took a sick day, and I rolled up in there.
He shot.
I was like Steph Curry on the free throw line, boy. Just
Mama said she done.
all right, Dad? So we gonna hear yours without Vernon's rebuttal.
Yes. So me and Vernon met at the Teamsters Union Hall on Urban Avenue at a Christmas party on December the 15th. Me and my girlfriend had went there. It was the Housing Authority's Christmas party. And he had asked me to dance, but I was already in my feelings at that time because I was sick of the guys back then. So when he asked me to dance, he was like, would you like to dance? I said, I got 4 children, so if you want to ask me to dance, it's 5 of us. We coming strong. He was like, I'm just asking you to dance. I was like, oh, okay, I just want to let you know this is what's happening. I was like, okay. And then ever since then, we've been together.
He said, I just want to dance.
Who them kids? Them baby kids.
Vernon, if you watching, you are a real one. That's why you my guy. So I'd be like,
Yes.
oh, okay. Well, have a good night. I hope y'all have fun. Are they here? Are they with you?
Yeah. That's how I was. That's how I was feeling. I was sick of it, okay?
She said, I got 4 kids, and if you
I got
become
4
a
kids. 5 of us all together.
Because you already know if he was gonna still rock with you.
It was a day.
Exactly. But see, I was sick of the men. Yeah.
yo, what would have been funny is if she had her kids there.
That's for real.
One on the hip, one in the arms, one on the back.
Oh no.
And that's how we used to catch the bus too, Reverend Jackie. Right in the set, on the top, just like that.
I got his question.
What, me, Sean?
Probably our mindset is not in the same. It was like you jumped right in with him. It was a dance. He might not even want to go no further.
At that
It's my
time,
favorite song. Ain't nobody available. I just want to dance.
my mindset was, I'm sick of y'all men. Now, what do you want? This is what I'm coming with, okay? At that time.
Y'all got my face hurting.
No, she said that to him, figuring that would make him get out her face.
Yeah, you're not serious.
But listen, that's real talk, and that's what we do. Listen, if you going to run from this, then you might as well keep on running, bro. You might as well keep running.
I wish it was a million viewers so my brothers can understand what. So, just what was you there for? To look sad and be mad?
No, I was there to have a good time.
How you gonna have a good time sitting down by yourself and nobody dancing with you?
See, there you go. That's just it. We don't need men to dance with us to have a good time, sir.
No
That's
game.
the thing.
Get him.
I might just want to dance.
Get him.
We don't need y'all to dance with us to have a good
3
time.
years later, though, me, Sean.
She might have said that same line to like 4 or 5 other dudes, and Vernon was the only one G enough to.
He was the only one.
Hey.
He was the only one.
Because everybody else heard them
Hey,
say
Vernon said, so.
Right.
Vernon said, I ain't scared. That's what he said.
That's right.
I know that's right.
My brother. My brother. Say, what you got?
Woo!
All right, Nobles, come on with it. Because I know a little bit about y'all.
Let's go.
Come on, Nobles.
I don't even remember the night, honestly. Technically, I really don't.
Well, since it was multiple nights,
I'm saying this, we all got a past life. I was drunk out of my mind. I introduced myself 5 times to this lady. I walked around, howled at everybody, and I came back like, how you doing? What's going on? My name is Nisha. I did it like 5 times to this lady.
5 times.
Roll up. 12 Patron shut down to get you there. I'm just saying.
By the time he came back the second or third time and introduced himself, I was like, you all right?
I was like, absolutely. My name is Nisha.
At Cheers, it was a
Micro Center.
it's Micro Center now, but
Well, everybody knows your
Cheers
name.
back then.
You see how the Lord works?
Oh, that's why you like Micro Center so much.
I said, pick up for our anniversary. I said, come on, baby, this is when we first met. Let's go pick up some fun.
But no, I mean, the crazy part about it was, he introduced himself to me 5 times in the same night, and then he also.
What's up? What's up?
I'm telling the truth. I waited outside for him
That night?
to come outside,
That night?
and I went back to I ain't seen him the first night that I. No. Oh, I'm sorry. We missed parts of the story. So I had peeped him like the weekend before, and I had saw him, and his friends or whatever, with this red. Was that Bulls jacket you still
Well,
got?
I had some.
No, I think you still got the
Rich
jacket.
gave me.
Anyway,
Couldn't get 'em.
so fast forward to the next weekend, I purposely went back because I didn't catch him at the let out. So I was like, all right, we going back. I drugged my girlfriend who was sick to go with me. She had a whole cold, and I was like, you gotta go, sis. I'm like, I gotta get him. But it ain't all on me because you definitely introduced yourself 5 times that night.
That's right.
And that was back in the day where, we didn't really have, cell phones was a thing, but this guy, tell him what you did, this guy, I called him the next day.
Oh, I played like a real player.
No, you showed up. You came straight to me.
She called my phone.
I'm like, I'm at the Boys and Girls Club or whatever, watching my brother hoop. He came through the door like 15 minutes later. I don't even know how he got there that fast.
Well,
bro. He teleported to the
Hold
show.
on, wait a minute.
He took the first Uber.
I do though. I ain't come to see you. I hooped all day. So let's tell that. But the second part,
Whatever.
tell them the truth though.
That was the truth.
He wanted to show off for you. That's what he wanted to do.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
She called the phone number. Who answered? Play the real player. Like, don't play no game. What time?
What, baby?
I gave you my phone number.
That's because you was twisted. Get no whipping.
I gave, you know how I go. I gave my man the phone. I don't even, give her your phone number, sis. Somebody call you.
He teleported to that Boys and Girls Club. I ain't never seen nobody came from West Baltimore in 15 minutes in my life.
Wait a minute. What Boys and Girls Club? Kiara.
Pass them in.
What Boys and Girl Club? Not the one in Middle River.
Yeah.
I wasn't in West Baltimore.
Oh.
I
was great. Say like.
In West Baltimore at that time. I think I was in. What's the Giants at?
Your boy teleported from across town. I don't know where he was. I don't know.
What's that giant right there? Rossville?
Bel Air Road or something.
I don't know that area. Is that
He was at the Walmart, yo. You was at Walmart. I saw you that day. I saw you. You was at Walmart. Yeah.
No, look, I was in my prime. She said, pull up, my brother hooping, and he'll tell you what happened. Yeah, he'll tell you what happened. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah, he was about to catch them hands coming up, checking out his sister.
Yeah, right. Don't
That's
tell me.
right, Key. That's right.
Don't let her tell y'all no lies. They all ended up in some trunk thing with me.
All right. So let me go to my next.
Ain't never happened.
My next topic, my next question. What did the two of you have in common?
Oh, y'all didn't answer the question.
Oh, we answering the questions.
You know what? You know what?
Go ahead, Tom.
You know what? Okay.
We already know this story about the Toyota dealership.
Car dealership, yeah.
But if y'all want to tell it, y'all can tell it.
They still playing like them.
Okay, so I'm a finance manager at a car dealership, and so
you know,
you see y'all smooth with it, like.
So
selling cars.
one of my salesmen, you know, he's got a customer. I come out and I see him sitting there. I'm like, where's your customer? And so he said that she was a mean Muslim woman. And so first of all, I'm trying to figure out. I said, I don't even really see him Muslim woman talk that much. I mean, why is she a mean Muslim woman? And so she. And
because dude was trying to make me buy a car that I didn't like. Like,
Did you have on one of your raps?
no, I did not. I probably had on my head wrap. I probably had on a headband or something. But no, I ain't have on no Muslim wrap.
They tripping.
And so she comes back in a couple of days later, and so a salesman. Her salesman is not there. No salesman there and said, you know, the lady from the other night's back. So I come out because I want to see a mean Muslim woman. I'm just real interested.
And what else? What happened? What happened when you shook my hand?
I shook her hand and I got caught in them eyes and I just couldn't let the hand go.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Tell the truth. Yes.
And so anyway.
He did the Ray Charles.
He's telling the truth. I know that's right.
Right, he was right.
He was mesmerized.
She. And so from that point on, she went.
October 1st, because he gonna get punched in his eye on the camera. I'm trying to enjoy the love story. Be quiet.
See this figure back in the squad car. I'm gonna dangle my socks out the window and be like, Daddy.
I'm about to be lit.
And so, you know, so she came back and so she wanted to buy this car that I knew, okay, you don't need it. I'm trying to show her everything else. So she's dead set she's gonna buy this car. So I said, okay, we need to do something to it. Now the owner of the dealership had this rule: if a car needs more than $500 work, we ain't gonna do the work to it. This car needed like $3,000, but I told the shop do it because I likes her and I wants to be with her. So I had to tell her after about our third phone call or maybe fifth date, I said, I likes you and I wants to be with you. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. Makes no never mind to me.
Y'all know he's special and he telling the truth. He telling y'all just like that.
Uncle Pastor Phil.
Uh-huh.
Did she look like she can make sandwiches off the top?
You know what? Say, here's what some qualifying questions. See, and all of you who are engaged, you have to learn to your potential partner. You have to ask some qualifying questions. So I asked her, can you cook? I mean, can you really cook? Not can you fake cooking. Can you really cook? Can I leave your table and I have a smile on my face? And she asked me, can you hammer a hammer and work a screwdriver? And so she passed my questions and I passed her questions, and here we are. But that not cooking was a deal breaker.
But look. When he saw my sons, he was like, "Oh yeah, you cook."
Amen.
He saw my boys and he was like, "Yeah, you can cook." Yeah,
I met one of them. No joke. This is how I met him. He was asleep on the couch with a sandwich on his chest.
Yes.
That's how I met him.
So a word to the wise, y'all. Ask your significant other if they can cook like up front, because this guy, we was married. I swear,
okay?
a good 3 years before I even knew that he could cook some things better than I could. All of a sudden, all of a sudden, I asked him to fry some chicken one night. Boy, I tell you, if that wasn't the best fried chicken I ever had in my life, and then it was got him from there because he could cook everything. What do you mean I ain't asked you? See? Terrible.
If I come
See?
home and you already got done made, how am I supposed to cook?
All right, y'all, married couples, engaged couples out there. These are some of the questions y'all need to know in the front. You got to get them in the front.
Get them up front.
Get them in the front.
Homeboy was not volunteering the information. Talking about I ain't asked him.
I ate cereal mad long when it was time for me. I ate a bowl of cereal real quick. I come in the crib, eat some cereal. She like, let me make you some food, baby. Let me make sure. I'm like, whew, got him.
All right, before we get ready to get out of here, I want to know what did you each find that you had in common to help connect you?
Oh, we gonna go last. Oh my gosh,
It's ridiculous.
everything. But somebody.
Dad, come on, Dad.
I know.
Well, me and Vernon we like plays. We like a lot of Black history stuff. We like family, a lot of family gatherings, family events. We like church, of course. We like going to church together. We like trips, vacations, just quality time with one another.
Okay.
Making love. That kind of stuff. That kind of stuff.
All right, Vernon, if you watching tonight, boy, you better come home. Get your energy up. Go and get your Red Bull.
Pay for that, please.
I thought Anthony Brown.
Yeah. That's why you gotta be around when they on the dance floor. What's happening? That's another sign.
She talking about
She said, y'all see it? She got the shoulders going and everything.
Yeah.
All right, come on, CC Antoine.
So for me, I'm simplistic. I'm simple, and that's keeping it real. I have never been one to be, I gotta have the most expensive this and this, that, and the third. Like for me, back in the day, let's keep it real now. This keeping it real. Can I keep it real? Easy date for me before was get me a 40 and some Chinese food. I was that chick.
Okay.
I was that chick. Give me some yak with that extra egg and onion.
Come on, that y'all.
A little ketchup.
Yo, give me that yak with that extra egg and onion and a 40. I'm cool. And
I'm drinking my Red Bull that night, dog.
Oh my goodness.
And a little something to sip on, and I'm good. And I'm basic like that still.
Yeah.
Let me explain something to you. I'm cheap. I don't like flowers. I'm not that chick. Don't give me no flowers because I could do so much more with that money. Like I'm honest like that. I'm not gonna be running no salon a whole bunch. So I think he appreciates that with me. Sit up there, let me watch, treat me to get my hair done once. I'm gonna watch the beautician, and I'm gonna try to copy your style. Like I'm cheap. I'm just that person. And I think he appreciates that out of me or whatever. So I'm not. I think that's what works with us or whatever.
Our first date was Golden Corral and Radio Shack, and we was on a bus.
That's
I was
dope.
like, she's a keeper.
Golden Corral and Radio Shack. The Golden Corral I can see, but now how did Radio Shack get?
Because the Golden Corral was at East Point and Radio Shack was there, and I forgot what I needed.
He needed something out of Radio Shack, and so he was like, "You want to get something to eat?" And it just so happened that Golden Corral was right there on the bus line.
Right.
So
I killed two birds in one stone with one stone, and
because I got off the bus with him to go to a damn Radio Shack. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
But that's us. You know?
Hey.
Take it or leave it.
I love it. All right, y'all.
oh,
Don't make my weed come on now.
Kiara.
What was the question? I forgot. No, I was busy fussing at him for not paying attention, and now I forgot.
And now you forgot.
Y'all find that y'all have in common.
Oh yeah. You can take that.
People retarded. Can you say retarded? What you talking
No.
Oh my God, wrong with both of them. Y'all still gonna be paying for those songs. I already asking you stuff. I keep telling y'all, man, y'all stop asking me stuff. I'm just gonna say whatever I want to say.
Lord have mercy.
We love horror movies. We love music. We love horror movies. Look, the first time I found out she loved horror movies, I ran down the list. Like, you ever seen such and such? You ain't seen. What you call it though? What you know about that? Yeah. So after that, you know, that was a plus. And then so much more throughout the years. It's kind of creepy at times. Like, all jokes aside, it's really creepy. I'll be about to text her and she'll call me like, guess what? And not only are we texting and calling at the same time, we about to say the same exact thing. That's creepy. Man, get on my nerves sometimes.
So it was worth the cake that got stomped on that
Listen,
time.
man, all right, man, goodness.
You talking about, I said your feet stink 75 times in the show. I can talk about the cake.
Say something about my side when you tell me stuff on the next cake you bring in this.
Yeah, I bet you won't step on no another cake of mine. You got away with that one.
October 1st.
Y'all need the marriage ministry back.
October 1st.
9 o'clock.
Now you say October 1st, 9 o'clock.
What we do, so.
I know, right?
I'm going to donuts tomorrow. I'm going to buy some donuts. As soon as she go to buy them, smack out her hand and step on it. In trouble.
No, I'm trying to give them the preview so they already know what to expect when they show up October 1st.
All jokes aside, you know, I play a lot. I love it. I don't take life so serious, but
Hey.
I gotta say this real quick. I
Hey,
gotta say this real
go
quick.
ahead.
On my children, you two, Phil and Jackie, you already know how we feel about y'all, but I genuinely love both of you guys. Like, when I see both of y'all couples, Antoine, you already know what it is. It's been A1 since day one with me and you, and I got the opportunity to talk to your wife and your queen, and I see like, okay, I see why they together. So, you know, me and you we speak to each other, but we haven't really got the opportunity to really have a conversation. But I love your family. Vernon is my guy. You already know that. But I love seeing you guys because it puts you in perspective of seeing couples. People always keep coming to us and like, yo, we love y'all love. But they don't realize that you have to be inspired by things that you see also. So we see you guys, the people that have been doing this way longer than us. Our marriage was, I don't even got to ask you, I'm going to keep it a buck. Our marriage was literally almost over. Phil and Jackie can contest to this. We were ready to go our separate ways. And if it wasn't for, you know, God placing them two in our lives to tell us that, look, you done been through this, you done been through that, lay it out here on the table and don't, you know, leave it here. And then that's it. If it wasn't for another couple knowing that you're going to go through this fire, you're going to go through this strife, we wouldn't have made it. So marriage ministry is very, very important for anybody who's having doubts. I'm telling you right now, you're having second thoughts, just come to marriage ministry. Pick people's brains, pull people aside, talk to them. And like you said, what happens in marriage ministry, stay in marriage ministry. Except for my socks, apparently. I can't wait till this go on.
Hey, Michon.
What's up, bro?
But, you know, you talked about both of y'all like horror movies, but Miss Victoria says that Kiara can't take a shower when you're not home.
I know.
Apparently.
You petty. I saw that in the comments, and I was gonna try to act like I ain't see it. You petty for reading it. She petty for saying it.
All I want to say is she kept yelling at me, right? But everybody can contest it, especially my brothers. It's the episode where Urkel first turned into Stefan. Y'all remember that time y'all first put that on? You know, y'all first put that on. That's how I got you. Watch this. Well, I was Stefan on 5 times. 5 times.
No, you know what's funny? Khalil started watching it. She'd be like, "Does his voice always sound like that?" I'm like, "No, boo. I'm gonna show you the Stefan episode.
Yeah.
His voice, it gets better."
All right. So we are at the top of the hour. We are really at the top of the hour. So, Key, you want to close us out?
Hold on. Can I say something real quick, Jackie, before we close?
Yeah.
So the one thing that we that we decided to do, y'all see how she want me? She all rubbing on me and stuff. Hold on. The one thing that we decided to do differently with the marriage ministry that I think is going to be kind of a groundbreaking thing is that, you know, the Grants and the Hearts, we're going to host the very first one, of course, on October the 1st, and we'll be involved, you know, with the activity and everything for that day. But we have decided, and I believe we have Jackie's and Phil's okay with this. I think I ran this by Jackie, and she said it's cool. Instead of us, Jackie, don't look like that because I did mention this to you. Instead of us being the ones that do the activities and everything each month, we're going to allow the couples that are basically sponsoring that month to put together, you know, the various activities so that we have some variety and it's not just, you know, the Grants and the Hearts every month trying to figure out what it is that we're going to do. And I think that this will open up some different perspectives and some great ideas. So just know that when you come on October the 1st, you're going to be signing a calendar. And, you know, we'll be there to guide you guys as much as need be, but we're going to allow each and every couple, and there's going to be 2 couples per month. So it's not like, you know, the Nobles are going to be doing it by themselves. We're going to allow those 2 couples to, you know, plan the lesson, plan the activity, whatever it is. And I think that that'll be a good way to, you know, make every couple feel involved, so to speak, and not just feel like, okay, we're coming to sit down and see what, you know, Antoine, Cece, and Vernon and Desiree have for us this month. So y'all get on y'all P's and Q's and start doing your homework early.
Yeah, and it's exciting and anticipation and
Exactly.
We can take Xbox.
I can't wait for the month that the Nobles go, because there ain't no telling what's gonna happen. And if I walk in the church and I see some socks all over the place,
I'm bringing Mad.
You gave me an idea. Thank you for that.
Have all those socks.
Yes, we're going to do an activity.
Y'all let me bring the socks. As long as I can bring my Xbox, you can have all my socks.
And we are going to do some special sessions, because I definitely want the Colemans to do something. We're going to invite the Woodsons in to do something, and whoever else, you know, where we see fit. But during those months that we don't have those special sessions, we want, you know, all of the couples to have an opportunity to pitch in and just, you know, give your ideas and everything. And we think that'll make it, you know, a little more fun and exciting. And it'll take the pressure off of us to have to think about something every single month, because we don't want to do, you know, we don't want to get to like March and we've already run out of ideas and then we're doing the same thing, you know, over and over again. So
Well, I have to ask the question: is there gonna be some breakfast involved?
absolutely.
I was going to ask that and go again.
No. First of all, I'm not coming to an event there's no food involved.
Right.
So if I'm in charge, and then we have a chef on the hot side, so you know it's going to be some food involved.
Yeah,
Breakfast.
it'll be breakfast involved.
There will be breakfast, and that's something that we'll discuss, you know, on the first day, because the 2 couples that are sponsoring that month will be in charge of providing the breakfast. And we're going to make it clear, Desiree, we talked about this in the meeting, that it's not IHOP, it's not Denny's. You don't have to come and feel like, every month has to be a breakfast buffet. But
Vernon has portable stoves. He has the ones you plug up the eyes. So
I just need some heart healthy options.
Yeah, we'll have some heart healthy options. There you go. This is what we're gonna bring Phil on October 1st. That's about all you can get, bro.
And boiled egg.
Oh Lord.
And some avocado.
And yes, we will be bringing the Christmas gathering back, because the Christmas gathering.
Yes, that was so fun. Yes.
Maybe the Millers may want to donate their. Oh, you want to do it here? Oh, never mind. The grants are donating now. Oh, okay. And then we're gonna get something special for Valentine's Day.
That's awesome.
And Phil and I have made the determination that we need to go back on tour. So we're going to be looking into a marriage ministry cruise at some point.
Okay.
We're going to be looking at some date night ideas. I definitely want to take you guys down to the spot to do some axe throwing, because I think that that's absolutely fun. And that's a way to get the stress relief. They throw some axes. You have to throw the axes at the.
I know I can't throw any axes, but I think I've heard about that, and I think that would be an excellent marriage ministry event.
It's not far. It's right down off Pulaski Highway. I think that's like Pulaski and Haven, so it's not far for most of us. So yeah, we're looking into some different stuff, but just stay tuned, man. We're excited. We're excited.
Yeah.
All right.
October the 1st is going to be some real stuff. So y'all
October the 1st, 9 a.m. You do not want to miss it. Tell somebody, tweet somebody, text somebody, bring another couple with you.
Yeah.
October the 1st, 9 a.m.
And you do not have to be a member of VLF to attend the marriage ministry. All you have to do is be married or engaged with a date, y'all. So the address is 435 Maryland Avenue, 21221. October 1st, 9 a.m. We hope to see y'all in the house. And so we just want to say thanks again to everybody for tuning in tonight. Thank you to the Grants. Thanks, Desiree. We missed you, Brother Vernon, but I'm sure you'll catch the replay. She did good, bro. She did good.
She did good.
Yes. It's me, Sean, my sissy from another Missy up there.
Yes.
Lady J, Pastor Phil, Uncle Phil, a.k.a. The Man, super producer.
And thank God you're doing better. Yes. You look
absolutely. We are on the road to recovery. Praise the Lord. So thank y'all for tuning in. And we look forward to seeing you all next week. Same time, same place, 7 p.m. for Victory Talk. Until then, God bless and be safe, everybody. Good night.
Good night.